It's funny, but yeah, I had to read. You know when you have to unlearn to learn? I had to unlearn everything I had learned before to learn new things.
Protect yourself, because everybody will die, he or her own die. Don't let somebody kill you, but rather you die yourself. Save.
Anyways, guys, today I'm talking to you guys about the side effects of a toxic relationship. This is 2021. We can't be continuing to see toxic relationships. If it's toxic, we get out. Okay? So today I'm teaching you the symptoms or the side effects of toxic relationships. Most times, if it is over time, it tends to be more drastic than this. But I feel like the side effects like these are the symptoms of being in a toxic relationship. If you have one or more, if you have 1 to 5 of these symptoms, I'm giving you 8 of them, but you have up to 1 to 5 of it, get out. If you are in 5 to 8, big, what the hell have you been doing there? Because are you waiting to die first? Because I don't know, what are you doing there? You cannot be in a toxic relationship in 2021. It is a no-no. I mean, there are too many talks about toxic relationships. We've seen too much drastic experiences coming from toxic relationships. You cannot stay in a toxic relationship right now. Not because of the money, not because of the good, not because of anything. We can't stay in toxic relationships right now. So make sure that you listen to every point I'm going to list out. If you know you are experiencing 1 or 2 or 3, call yourself to action. If you know a friend or a sister or a family member or a best friend or girlfriend that has 3 or more of this, call them to order. Okay, without further ado, if you know you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Make sure you watch to the end of my video. I always say something at the end of my video, and that's the only one way to know whether you watch to the end of the video. Okay, for my new subscribers, I'm Bbnaija, I'm plussize influencer, I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. Follow me on Instagram. My name is Queen_SSVW. To be around. In the description box, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Turn on your bell notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 1 of the symptoms of toxic relationships are, number 1, you are more guarded. Now, before, imagine you're a very free person, you believe in everything you say. If the guy comes to you, you be clear-minded, they're not open-minded, you are not playing any games, you're not playing any gimmicks, because you already feel like, okay, this is a new thing, I need to come in, feeling, and then you get into this relationship, and then all of a sudden you find out that you are more protected, you are more guarded, you are more scared about people breaking your heart, you are more on the edge part of every argument. You are always on the edge. You are always about to go into it. But that is when you know that it's either you have been with a toxic person, or you are currently with a toxic person, or you probably just left, or you just left you. That is toxic. My choice, my answer to that is you need to heal. You need to heal. You need to take a time off. Number 2 is you are more geared towards negativity. You always do not see the brighter side of things. You do not see the positive side of every situation or anybody who walks into your life. All you basically want to pinpoint is the negativity about them. Oh, he does this, so he's like this. I know he will be like this. I know I've seen their side before. You are constantly repeating or telling yourself that you know what this new person is about to do before they do it. That's the sign that you have been in a lot of toxic relationships and you need time to heal. You need to watch it. If you know you are going to get into a relationship with someone who you are scared of getting into a relationship with, then do not do it, because at the end of the day you keep walking on eggshells as if there's something about that person that you are scared of finding out. So you are treading lightly, so it's either you don't want to chase the person away from your life, or you're just scared that if you act too fast, the person might want to take it for granted. That's number 2. Number 3 is more pessimistic. You are more pessimistic. I mean, self-explanation. More pessimistic. You get it? Number 4, emotional exhaustion. Like, you're tired. You are emotionally drained. You're emotionally tired. You are tired of being with people who would not, who will leave you high and dry at the end of the day. I know it is easy for us to want to be with someone. We all want to be with someone. Being single is stress. I can tell you myself. Anyways, most times you just want someone who not necessarily do anything. Just hear someone talk to you sweetly. We know our Nigerian parents will never talk to you sweetly. So yeah, the best person who will talk to you sweetly would be someone who really I don't know, some people were lucky to be giving parents who talk to them sweetly. They are always nice, always make you feel loved. They always want to answer to you. They always want to have fun with you. They want to be in your life, like not like a burden, but more like a companion. So parents are lucky to have this kind of parents. One, so I always try to pick it the parents' fault because there is one complaint or one quarrel or one feeling or the other. You're emotionally tired. You feel like you cannot take any more emotional stress, emotional trauma. You are tired. You are frustrated. You, at this point, you are like, see, anything that happens, I don't care. I'm done. Like, no, I can't. You burst out at everything that someone says. You immediately, you get it. You're like, no, no. There's no point being like that. Are you counting it? I hope you're counting it. Yeah. Trying to see, is there someone in your life that's like that? Or you yourself, are you like that? Anyways, number 5, they destroy your self-esteem. Now, when we were in university, she was very, how would I say? She's not a person that gets everything done. I don't know how to put it more than that. Like, I don't know how to explain it in a better way. But she's someone that if everything is going bad, immediately you get to her, she just knows how to fix everything. Like if you just call her and be like, babes, this one, she's like, I don't worry, I have some good ways. Oh babes, I'm stranded. She has a way to always get you out of every situation, and then she fell in love normally. Well, slightly after we finished school, she got pregnant, and I don't know how it happened. Probably it's childbirth or something, but she just changed. Like, woo! She used to be that woman that used to give me so much confidence. Like, I'm like, if she can get out of anything, like, you know. But I'm not saying it's a fault, like it was my fault or this person's fault or anybody's fault. It's not anybody's fault. But I like the fact that after a while, she picked up herself. And when she picked up herself, I think she gradually did it slowly, and this time around she did it with her kid, and it became so beautiful. Like if you see her now, she looks really confident. Before she was an outgoing person, she's there, she's full of life. Let me just say she was really full of life. And now she gets to pick up the pace again, and I was lucky enough to experience the high, the low, and then back to the high, and I have seen that self-esteem is about yourself. You might need someone to boost you. You might need someone to push you, encourage you to become the best version of yourself. But when you find that person, it's everything. It's everything. And if you're not lucky enough to get that person just yet, speak to yourself. It's the best thing that can happen to you. Speak to yourself. Tell yourself what you would want someone to tell you. It might sound cliche, it might sound weird when you're doing it, but speak to yourself. Like before a very big meeting, before a very big presentation, speak to yourself. Whenever you feel down, speak to yourself. You might cry, you might feel bad for a while, but when it's time to speak up to yourself, when it's time to do the job, because this life, I feel like it's a job, it's a life job till the day you die. So pick up yourself whenever you know that this is about yourself, about your life, about your best. Pick up yourself, talk to yourself, tell yourself what you want someone to tell you, no matter how brutal it is. Learn learn to tell yourself the brutal truth. It's not about quoting it to yourself to make yourself feel better. Tell yourself the brutal truth. You need someone to encourage you. You don't have someone to encourage you. Encourage yourself. It might sound low, but try to encourage yourself, because if you are not yet lucky to meet that person or those people who would motivate you, it is a little not encouraging. You get tired, you get that process. Even me too, most times I get, how would I say, I would crash and burn. No way, at that point you are not so creative, so you are creative, and then you need a vibe, you need a new perspective about something. It helps when you speak to yourself, or when you tell yourself, I need to take a break, I need to do this, I need to go out and just clear my head. Do it. It is for your own health benefit. It's no longer about your life right now, it's also about your health benefit. You get it? Anyway. Number 6. This toxicity hinders the personal growth. I think I would tell myself I grew up too fast, and then at the point I think I stunted my growth, and then it just went. I was going on this pace, but after a while I told myself, I was like, okay, there's a number I'm very scared of, and that number I'm scared of the most is being unsuccessful at that number, and it's 30. I do not want to be unsuccessful at 30. I don't know. I just don't feel like at 30 I should still be worried about how to make money or how much money I'm making. I should be able to have like a standard figure of money that gets into my account on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. And I had to ask myself, I said, what can I do? What will I do before I get to that point? Because I just keep wishing that time will come and I've not achieved anything. And I had to now tell myself, even to the bare minimum of things that I had to do to become the best version of myself, I had to tell myself what it is that I needed to do to be the best version of myself, even to how well I brush my teeth. It's funny, but yeah, I had to read. You know when you have to unlearn to learn? I had to unlearn everything I had learned before to learn new things. And I feel like our brain doesn't throw information away, but we can make our brain release information that are not needed to create more space and more room for meaningful information. Now I saw a TikTok video yesterday about, and she said there's no such thing as laziness. She's a psychologist, and she said there's no such thing as laziness. There's just unmotivation and motivation. That is it. You're not motivated, you're motivated. Now the problem is, what is not motivating you? Is it health wise? Is it physical wise? Is it mental wise? That is when you now start with smaller bits. That is how you break your problems into bits to know what it is that makes you unproductive every day. That's number 1. Then I watched the second video of hers where she said very intelligent people are very forgetful people. And then when she said it, I was like, ooh, it hit me. And I'm like, I would forget such things as people's birthday, but I would remember something a lecturer said that was funny 7 years ago. I would forget your birthday that I literally have to tell you happy birthday every year for, but I will remember something a lecturer or something my mom said 20 years ago. I would remember it. I don't know why, but it's just I always only retain information that are important to me. Or is it that those information make me happy or make me sad or make me motivated? Most times I tend to remember things my mom say, maybe in a situation I'm like, oh, my mom would have said this, or oh, my dad would have said this. I tend to do that a lot. Even my brother. If you are a friend in my life, I tend to remember things you say more than the things you won't show me. I don't know. So whatever you say, I keep it in my brain because I'm an overthinker, so I get to overthink about that thing you say. I would dissect it like, because I want to know what exactly you meant. So most times, someone can tell me something, and then 2 days later, I'm not calling you back to be like, hey, remember that thing you told me that day? See, and then you're like, whoa, we talked about this thing 2 days ago. Haven't you forgotten? I'm like, no, I just understood what you said. It's funny, but I'm sorry, that's just how I am. I'm taking it like that. Most times, I would get into the example and I would forget. And it's not because I didn't read or maybe I crammed too much. No? It might be that it's the course itself that is not just letting me like the fact that whatever I read I would have to read it, I would forget it. Now imagine a course that I like, even if I don't read it, I might get into the example and then remember what the lecturer said in class about that topic. If I attended that lecture, I would remember. And most times I'll write it in the exact words the lecturer said. I don't know, but it just happens. So that TikTok video gave me so much joy yesterday. She was like, they are more intelligent because why? They tend to forget things that are not important to them, and then remember things that are vital to them. They get to create space in their brain to assimilate more information because they take in every information, sift out the ones that are not important, and then leave the good ones in their mind. Now, and she's like, that is why you see that some people are forgetful. It's not because they are dull, it's actually because they are brilliant. They remember things that are important. I was so happy yesterday. I almost said that thing to my mom because I remember how many times my mom beat me because she said something and then I totally forgot it. And she wants to beat me because, and I was like, see, what happened to you? You're beating me for free. You hear what this woman has said to you? You have to start telling me sorry for all of them. Like, you get it? Basically, I'm saying personal growth really has to do with think yourself. If you know that you are not someone that understands complexity, break it down into simple words or a layman's word, or most times a word for dummy. And okay, now on my TikTok, someone asked me, how is it that you can? I'm big. There are many TikTok that I'm not supposed to be doing, but I will do them. And then you ask me, why do I do it? I say, because the trick about it is that while other people are learning from the video, like okay, I would go and slow down the version. I'm a slow learner. I would slow it down and then put the images in my head. So whenever the song is playing in a slow version, I would remember the moves to the sound, and that's the way I learned the dance. That's so bad for me. Anyway, I listen to a lot of trap music, and so I have to slow it down to hear what they are saying, so I can sing. Because I talk fast, and most times I get to skip over the words because I talk very fast. So I have to slow it down one by one. I know there are people out there who have been broken and they feel alone. They feel like probably, oh, this guy has done me dirty for a long time. I don't think I can pick myself up. You really can. You just have to tell yourself where to start from. Start from anywhere. If it's your dressing, if it's how you pick your calls, if it's even the listing numbers on your phone, start from somewhere. Sieve out information that are not necessary. I found out that over the course of 2 years, I tend to forget when people offend me. If you know you are someone that offends me, because I'm watching people, don't try me. I have to write it down now because I remember now that I forget. But if you're someone that has offended me before 2 years ago, I will forget. So even if you call me now and then we're having a conversation, expecting me to act in a certain way, I might talk to you very normally and see nothing happened because I have forgotten. All I just do is I have the feeling to say I was annoyed at you 5 days ago and you call me, I would know. I might not know exactly what you do, but I will know because when you call me, the feeling I have makes like pick a call. It's either maybe because I know you then I start feeling seriously angry again, and then I'm like, okay, why do I just hate this person, or why is it that this person's call is annoying me? That's the only way I remember why stuff like that. But I'm saying, do not retain the negativity too much. Let it go. It's hard. It's hard, but you need to let it go. If you can let it go, you find out that you can actually be better. You won't breathe well, you sleep better. I don't like to hear people say, oh, this person offended me 5 years ago. I've never forgiven the person until now. I stopped talking to the person until now I'm not talking to the person again. And I'm like, okay, what do you gain from it? Is that you cut the person off and forget about the whole incident totally, or you leave the person in your life and then torment the person for the rest of the person's life for offending you few months or few years ago? Take a peek. It's either you are a forgiving person or you're just a punisher. You cannot be in between. Forgive and forget, or choose to torment the person for the rest of the person's life based on what the person has done that offended you. It's as simple as that. If it's something you can let it go, let it go. If you can't let it go, walk away. If you can't walk away, then you already tell yourself, I am the punisher and I'm going to punish this person for the rest of the person's life. Now, number 7, second to the last, which is distort your idea of a healthy relationship. Whatever you had as the idea of a healthy relationship tends to fade over time, especially when you're in a toxic relationship. You tend to find out that you are more on the negative side. You go for a very long time and you might end up forgetting what a healthy relationship looks like. That is when you need to remind yourself who you are, what you want, who you want, what you can tolerate, what you can't tolerate, who you can be with, who you can't be with, no matter how inviting that person is. That person, I have walked away from relationships not because the person was not good, but because the person was someone who exalted himself above every other person. Every time, in every situation, even when the person is wrong, the person still finds a way to cycle back to the fact that he is always the victim and you are the punisher. So it's like, oh, you did this, it's you that caused it. If you did, didn't cause it, I won't be in this predicament. I won't be in this predicament. I won't do this. I have to do this for you. I have to sacrifice for you. I have to whatever you do, even if you are going to do it for someone else, do it not because of that person, but do it for yourself. So if I'm going to give a $1,000,000 today from my pocket, if I have to go and steal $1,000,000 for you, I'm going to do it not because of you. I'm going to do it because that's what I feel like I want to do for you. Simple as that. Number 8 and the last one is it also affects your health. People who have broken down, gotten depressed, had high BP, low BP, and more sicknesses that I might not be able to go through, but just because of being in a really toxic relationship or in a deadlock kind of relationship that they find it very difficult to get out from. Most times they end up not getting out from it alive. So you have to be careful what kind of person you meet, what kind of person you want to be in a relationship with. Are you sure this person is someone that makes you happy today, but will make you happy in the next 20 years? Can I cope with this person? Can this person be the reason why I'll be happy? Can this person add to my happiness? Can this person add to my success? Can this person motivate me to be the best version of myself? Can this person be in me and I be in that person? Is this person someone that I can take your morning shift and your night shift? Because I am a very grumpy person in the morning. I even wonder how people survive with me being very grumpy in the morning, because I am grumpy in the morning. I am irritated by everything and every sound, everybody. It's either the AC is so high and then I'm like, why is the AC so high? Or why is it so low? Why is it so low? Or why did you call me so early? I am going after you every minute. Over time you get to understand that you need to heal. If you know that you have experienced one or more of these symptoms, I feel your pain really, because I have been there a lot of times. I feel your pain really, and I really hope you can heal. My next topic will be how to heal from a toxic relationship.
Yeah, for my hair care too, I'm also going to come on my hair care because I've been messing up a lot, so I need you guys to hold me accountable for my hair. I just came back from Ibadan, so I got this CCB natural leave-in treatment. I've not had a leave-in in the longest I can remember, and that's because I feel like water, I can just use water and little shampoo, then conditioner, which I'm about to stop this year, so you guys clap for me. And then this Mega Growth Anti-Breakage Strengthener Deep Conditioner, I also get it. And these, they're really cheap. I think this is like 1K, I think, yeah. Then more sprays, you know. Now I'm into prescription sprays a lot. Body mist, this is all you deal with. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It good. I'm strong. Anyways, that's all I got. I just came back from IB, and the video about my IB trip will be up. A vlog about my IB trip. I know it's been long I did a sit down video, so I have to do a sit down video for you guys. More of that will be coming.